Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? It's Stupid by NegativeAE, and welcome back to Steins Gate, right where we left off. We were just talking with Kurisu on the evening streets, I guess. Meanwhile, this cool anime freaking rock show is going on. I'm liking her less and less, because, like, now that I know she's a spy, like, everything seems pretty, like, coincidental. She keeps glaring at me. Or I don't know, but I'm assuming. She frowns. She didn't like that question. Okay, so what was the question? Are you upset? About our decision not to attempt a time loop experiment. No, I'm not upset. Humans are temporal beings. That's a Heidegger quote. I was actually relieved when you made the decision not to use the time machine. If you hadn't been there, I might not have been able to stop myself. Thank you. What's this? Gratitude? Does she have a fever? I put my hand to her forehead to check. Kurisu twitches. What are you doing? You're talking like an assistant for a change. I thought you might have a fever. I dropped my hand. I'm not grateful to you or anything, okay? Her voice is louder than it should be, and several people glance at us. Kurisu blushes and bangs her head. Or hangs her head. If Daru were here, he'd probably get all excited and say, a real tsundere, sweet. Anyway. Kurisu clears her throat and returns to her usual sour expression. Thank you was just a formality. Don't get me wrong, okay? Of course, I only did what I had to. I am the founder of the Future Gadget Lab, Hoyin Kyoma. My first priority is to protect the welfare of my lab members. So I have no need for your thanks. You always talk about plunging the world into chaos. Alright, part-time warrior. Don't forget what Taitor said. Part-time warrior, how come I never have any emails from you? Like, I know I've been messaging you before, right? But I don't have reoccurring messages from you, which is weird to me. You are my allies, and the world is my enemy. I'm speechless. You're too self-righteous. You say speechless and yet you're speaking. Don't argue semantics. It's quite mysterious, really. It's only been 2 weeks since Kurisu and I met. And yet it already feels natural for us to be walking together and exchanging banter like this. Perhaps pooling our efforts to create something new, dangerous as though it may be, has brought us closer together. I admit her knowledge and skills are impressive. I'd like her to remain at the lab if at all possible, but she said she's going back to America this month. It's already the 13th, so I wonder when she plans to return. So I decided to ask her. Oh yeah, I forgot to buy a plane ticket. Got too caught up in improving the phone wave. Going public with the time loop machine will send the world into an uproar. We also plan to expose CERN, remember? You may not be able to go back to America for some time. I guess you're right. I should call Mama and let her know. Looks like things are going to get busy. Naturally, I want Kurisu to stay with us to the end. Why? Why do we want that? No! That should be the wrong thing to do. A little bit after we return to the lab, Mayori gets back. Doo-doo-doo, I'm back. Doo-doo-doo, motherfuckers. Seems like Mayori went to Lukaku's. Suzuha shows up a few minutes later, and our development council comes to order. What Okurin calls a party. Daru ordered 3 pizzas. We also line up all the snacks bought on the table. It's like the party we had a few days ago to cheer up Suza. Mara and I wanted to decorate the room, but since everyone's tired, I dismissed it as unnecessary. It looks like Suzuha managed to retrieve her jacket back from Mr. Braun. Man, that was terrible. I was struck looking like an exhibitionist all day. The Braun workshop closed. Suzuha made sure the 42-inch CRT was turned off, so there's no need to fear any malfunction from the time loop machine. A heavy sigh escapes my throat. I realize that I've been tense and nervous since the time loop machine was completed. Now I can finally relax. Okay. The topic of the time loop machine has become taboo. Even Kurusu doesn't bring it up during the meeting. Dar, why did you order the exact same pizza as before? I opened the boxes to find the exact same ones he got for Suzuha's party. Because I like it. Naturally, I'm not amused. Okarin. I called Ferris and Luka-chan, but they said they couldn't come. Oh, do they have plans? Ferris-chan has a Rainet tournament. Crap. I should have gone to cheer. How careless of me. And Luka-chan seemed embarrassed for some reason. You should think she'll make her wear a costume again. You still haven't convinced her to cosplay? Then what was the point of completing the costume? She said it was embarrassing. I keep telling her her cuteness is justice, but she never listens. She never listens. Cuteness is justice. Is that what they say? You're cute too, Chris-chan. Kurusu doesn't know how to react. She blushes and Mayuri starts teasing her like a drunk old man. There's no alcohol at this party, of course. Hey, Komima's coming up. Wanna go? I can't make something new, but I have a costume of post-awakening Sierra from Blood Tune I made last year, and I think the size is just right for Chris-chan too. Me? Cosplay? Kurusu looks conflicted, then she murmurs, I'm sorta interested. I'm not sure she could have fooled us before, pretending to have no interest in otaku culture. But I refuse to do it in public though. You don't have to show anyone, but eventually you'll want them to see. The cosplay demon compels you. The cosplay demon. That reminds me, Chris-chan, you're always wearing that cute uniform. What school is it from? Oh, this? Kurusu lifts up her necktie. I attended an Ayamen for about 2 weeks. I modeled this outfit after their uniform. Ayamen's Women's Academy, a private school for girls in Kudanshita neighborhood of Tokyo, an academic powerhouse, is a popular destination for foreign exchange students. Huh. Oh, their uniform is really cute, but you made it even cuter. You might have a really good design sense. Right. I believe I'll bring the costume tomorrow, okay? Will you try it on then? Sure. Looks like Kurusu approves of the cuteness is justice philosophy. When's the photo shoot? Good to know you're still a pervert, Hashida. Come on, it's Blood Tune Sierra. She's got Pan Moro going on. Pan Moro? It means her panties are completely exposed. No way. It's okay. You might not know this, but last year there was a really popular saying. They're not panties, so it's not embarrassing. It's plenty embarrassing, trust me. Wear it, okay? It's a promise. Maybe you shouldn't bother. Suzuha speaks, her tone sharp. She's scowling at Kurisu again. Here we go. Let's kick her out of the lab. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the room changes. You're asking for trouble by trusting Makise Kurisu. What's that supposed to mean? Naturally, my strong-willed assistant isn't one to back down from a fight. Sparks fly between the two girls. Jesus, I cannot speak today. I've been meaning to ask, did I do something to you? Not to me, but I know everything you've done. What do you mean? I've done nothing to be guilty of. Perhaps, but I know your true nature. Wow, so you can see into my heart. That's groundbreaking technology. I'd love to hear how it works. It's not science, it's a prediction. So you're just making it up. I know. Uh-oh, we've got a situation here. Okarine. Ori clings to me with teary eyes. Stop them from fighting. This looks like a job for the one and only Oin Kyoma. I insert myself between the two girls. Break it up, you two. I, Oin Kyoma, shall decide this dispute. They both glare at me. Although I'm afraid for my life, I harden my resolve. The mission must succeed. First, I focus on Kurisu. Assistant, I didn't raise you this way. You didn't raise me at all. If you want to become a true mad scientist, you must learn to keep your emotions in check, even as you cackle your way to victory. Nobody asked you. I'm already a scientist. Down. Not with that attitude, you're not. Next, to focus to Suzuha. Warrior, your enemy is CERN, remember? You must conserve your energy conserve your strength for Ragnarok. I warned you before, Okabe Rintaro. Makise Kurisu is a threat. What? You going to mention that here? Now? Oh? What's this about, Okabe? Their eyes are like laser beams boring into my skull. I want nothing more than to flee from my life. But Mayori's watching me anxiously. I need to defuse the situation. Good job, dude. Looks like neither of you is willing to back down. So be it. Fight to your heart's content. Fight until there's no more fight to be had. Then, share a manly handshake by the river to let your friendship blossom. But in the future, when it comes time for you to venture out into the real world, I hope you remember one thing. Nobody likes a mood killer. Shut up. Getting yelled at by both of them at the same time sends shivers down my spine. It's coming. I quickly seize my right arm. God, why now of all times? Calm down, right arm of mine. I turn around and head back to Mayori. I'm sorry, Mayori. At this rate, I'll end up hurting those two. I have no choice. The rest is up to you. Jeez. Mayori puffs her cheeks and goes over to the two girls. Guys? Maybe she doesn't like it when you fight. Let's all get along, okay? Hearing this, the two combatants reluctantly comply. I expected this would happen. Mayori is the oil that keeps the gears of this lab turning along. My throbbing in my right arm dissipates. Daria comes over to have a chat with Suzuha and gradually peace returns to the lab. Kurisu in the development room making a call, probably to her mother in America. I sit on the sofa and watch TV while sipping Dr. P. The TV is running a game show where contestants guess the prices of popular items at high-class restaurants. Huh. Mayori sits down next to me. She peels a banana and begins eating it. Hey, Okarin.
Hmm?
Mary slowly looks around the lab, smiling all the while. It's been really lively here the past few weeks, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it has. I established the Future Gadget Laboratory around the time I entered college. It is the first step in my plan to bring chaos to the world. That was almost the middle of March this year, which means it's almost been 5 months. Not even a half a month later it was established, Mayuri showed up. I'm still not sure why, and became a lab mem. For about a month, it was just me and Mayuri. Then, in early May, I finally got Daru to join. All it took was telling... Didn't we read this already? We read this already, right? We already read that the reason Daru joined us was because of it's just reinforcing the fact. But it doesn't exist anymore, so I don't know how he's part of us. This location, on the outskirts of Akiba, has always been quiet. Mary isn't the type to object to every little thing like Kurisu, nor the type to make dumb jokes like Daru, so the lab was very peaceful back in those days. It was quite a pleasant place to be. And now, the lab mem count has increased to 8. It happened in the blink of an eye, or so it seems. They didn't come today, but Lukaku visits occasionally, and Ferris is a familiar face at May Queen plus 9 squared, or at least she was before May Queen disappeared. I remember feeling out of place the first time I came to Akiba, but now it's like a second home. It's fun. Mary too seems pleased by the increase in lab mems. Now that there are 8 lab mems, maybe she thinks it's getting a little cramped in here. First, we don't have enough chairs. The sofa only has room for 2. There's Daru, then there's Daru's personal desk chair. Those are the only 2 chairs in the lounge. There are some pipe chairs in the development room, but they need to stay there. We should buy more. Do you have money, Okarin? New chairs will take all of my savings. Then I need to get a part-time job again. I guess you can use some of my salary. We need a new microwave too. Otherwise I can't warm up my juicy chicken number 1.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Cutting off Mayuri's chicken supply might actually kill her. But Mayuri, when we turn over the time loop machine, the reward money will solve all of our problems. Will it be enough to pay for the chairs and a microwave at the top of the higher end? It'll be enough. More than enough. Wow, that's great, Okarin. Why are you so happy? Just look, we've made so many friends. There's Daru-kun, Chris-chan, Luka-chan, Suzu-san, Moeka-san, Ferris-chan, Bron-san, Nai-chan, and more. She gazes wistfully into the distance. In the spring, when you started this lab, you seemed so lonely. But now you're fine. You don't need me to be your hostage anymore. What do you mean? I try to ask, but before I can finish, an urgent news bulletin appears on the TV. The subtitles read, "Terrorist bomb threat suspends Yananote Kobu Tension Konin lines or Koku lines." A bomb threat? Hang on. Those lines pass through Akiba. How is Mayushi gonna get home? Oh yeah, I should call home. A bomb threat? I don't know why, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Only the lines passing through Akibara are suspended, as if that were the target. Wait, could that be it? Could the bomb be at Akibara Station? I got a cold feeling in my stomach. Okabe Rintaro, I need to know. You've completed the time loop machine, right? Well, yeah.
そっか
Okay.
私用事を思い
I
出し
just
たから
remembered I've got
ちょっと
something to
出かけて
do.
くる
I'm going out. Suzuha leaves the lab. Well, that was weird. Why the sub? That was really weird. What's wrong with her? Suzuha's acting strange. Is it related to the bomb threat? Why did she just ask about the time loop machine? Something occurs to me. The 2 threatening emails I received. We're watching you. You know too much. Who sent them? And there's more. The words and images flash through my head. CERN. The LHC. Jellymen. The Z program. Government secrets. The organization. Men in Black. The Committee of 300. Jesus. The Time Leap Machine. Alright. What did Kudosu say?
私たちひょっとすると
We may have
とんでもない
created
も
a
のを作っ
monster
ちゃっ
here.
たかもしれない
Taken separately, each of these elements was insignificant. But if I consider them as part of a single line, they all point to one inescapable truth. We've come too far. Fear seizes my heart in an icy grip. I can feel anxiety eating my brain. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. Should we run? Get out while we still can? We can't use the trains. What about the subway? Or would a taxi be better? Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's doing anything. What should we do? Suddenly, there's a softness against my head. I look down to see Mayuri's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see worry written on her face. It's okay. I'm just being paranoid. It's all a coincidence. Tomorrow, we'll get rid of the time leak machine. Then we can forget all of this happened. Pretend it was just a dream. We never invented a time machine. We don't need money. As long as we can forget about today and welcome tomorrow. We'll be okay, won't we? But my anxiety doesn't go away. I look over Mayuri's head and at the entrance to the lab. The door is unlocked. Anyone could just waltz right in. I hear sirens wailing a few streets away. The bomb threat has Akiba in an uproar. Yet here, in our corner of Akiba, it's so quiet. Mayuri squeezes my hand with her warm, slender fingers. I squeeze back. This does not happen. This is a dream that happens. 5 men burst into the lab. This does not happen. Their movements are swift and sure, the professional, and each one of them is carrying a gun. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. It all happens so fast, no one has time to scream. The men are foreigners, a mix of races, dressed casually in colorful shirts and shorts or jeans. But their arms are thick with muscle and their eyes are as hard and cold as ice. 2 of them are holding pistols and the other 3 have assault rifles. AK-47s and Akiba? Is this some sort of joke? One thing is certain, these guys aren't tourists. Hands in the air, nobody moves. The dark-skinned, crew-cut man barks an order. Feels like I'm dreaming. Did I fall asleep while watching an action movie? This is the first time I've seen so many people gathered in this room. Suddenly, the lab feels small. What an odd thing to be thinking at a time like this. The first to obey is Daru. Then Kurusu raises her hands. Then me. Last is Mayuri. Silence. Time seems to grind to a halt. Men say nothing, but their guns remain at the steady, muzzles pointed at us. On the TV, a comedian laughs. What is this? Are we on candid camera? Then I hear a new sound coming from outside. Sound of high heels. A woman is coming up the stairs. Are these men waiting for her? Is she their leader? A squad of battle-hardened commandos led by a beautiful woman. It's like something out of a manga. Nothing seems real. Before long, the woman appears. No fucking way. No fucking way. I don't believe it.
Kiryu Moeka.
The part-time editor. The male demon shining finger who is never seen without her phone. Lab mem number 5. Moeka. She's their leader? The least imposing woman I've ever met? Even now she doesn't meet my stare. Her eyes are still aimed down at the floor. What's going on here? Moeka-san?
Time machine.
We're taking the time machine. As always, her words are barely audible. It's ridiculous. Laughable. So here's my theory. And I think it's definitely having to do with the time machine that we just invented, where she got sent a personality or memory that was broken. But it was sent to Moeka on accident because she changed her phone. And the person that was supposed to have that phone didn't get the phone. For some reason, the person didn't find out about that was going to send the memories. Or the person on a different world line thought that they would have the phone. So they did that. But then she got overwritten. And now she's with this personality that is different. Or that is the same, but memories that are different. That's my theory. Because I don't believe that Moeka is doing this, especially with how crazy she was earlier. The inside of my mouth is drier than a desert. So something has definitely changed between where she is now and how she was acting before. The 3 of you will come with us. I don't understand. Why is Moeka here? I don't know, but I have to ask. What's going on here? I can't answer that. This is a joke, right? Moeka shakes her head. You don't need to know. You can't resist. Come with us. Where? Dots. No reply. She doesn't intend to answer that either. Dangerous. These guys are dangerous. Look at their guns. Nothing good can happen if we go with them. I did say that she was mysterious and that we should probably know a little bit more about her before she becomes a lab mem, but, it's whatever. Also, I'm pretty sure this isn't her. I try to refuse, but my voice catches in my throat. I can't stop staring at their guns. Are they real? They're not going to start shooting, are they? I'm not going anywhere until you answer. You can't refuse. You have nowhere to run. We have men stationed throughout Akiba. Wait. Something clicks in my head. It was them. They sent the bomb threat. They stopped the trains. Why? To keep us here? Just for that?
手荒な真似は
I don't want to hurt anyone.
3人とも
The three of you, come with us.
なんで
Why? Kurisu, who has slept silent until now, finally opens her mouth.
3人なの
Why, just the three of us? That's when I realized Mayuri wasn't included in Moeka's command. She only wants Kurisu, Daru, and me.
何を聞かれても
I'm not answering your questions.
あなたたちはただ
Come with us. It's your only
ついてくればい
choice.
い
We're not getting anywhere.
おかり
Okarin. Daru's voice is shaking. I turn my head to look at him. He's deathly pale.
とりあえず言うこと聞いと
Don't
く
you
べきじゃ
think
ね
that we should do what she says?
だが
But unless she tells me the
言って
reason,
もらわないと
I honestly have no idea what to do. My heart is still fluttering in my chest. This seems more like a dream than reality. I'm not a military otaku. I've never seen a real gun. The shine of their weapons looks somehow tacky. The lack of imposing feel you expect. I'd believe her if she told me they were fake. Mayuri suddenly speaks up. Moeka-san, you're a lab mem too, aren't you? It's as if Mayuri asked my question for me. Moeka was a strange woman, but I welcomed her as a lab mem all the same. What is she thinking right now? An answer. Moeka pulls a gun from her belt and points it at us. I realize that Moeka isn't holding her phone. This is the first time I've seen her without it. It's not like that matters now. Moeka's gun is trembling. I'm pretty sure she's not actually Moeka. She just has the same personality as Moeka with different memories. Is the situation affecting her too? It must be. She's terrified of talking to people.
一緒に来てもらうのは
Our mission
あなたたちの口を封じる
is
た
to
め
silence you. Silence us?
それは拒否して
Your
も変わ
refusal
らない
will change, or refusal to come will change nothing. Does that mean she plans to kill us? Why? What did we do?
一体
Who sent you? Who are you
誰が差し上げ
people?
た
私たちは
We. Moeka suddenly lifts her head. For perhaps the third time since I've known her, she looks straight at me. Her eyes are dark and empty.
セルンの
Are from CERN. Oh my goodness. CERN. So yeah, so CERN.
M4
CERN definitely implanted their memories into her. It's I don't think it's I don't. Then again, we had no idea what she was. We had no idea what she was about. We just kind of nonchalantly were like, oh, blah, 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 time machine, blah, blah, blah. Dark-skinned man speaks up. Is he addressing Moeka?
口を慎め
Watch your tongue. Moeka hangs her head again. In my head, I replay the words she just spoke. CERN. They're from CERN? Why CERN? Of course, who else could it be?
3人とも一緒
Come
に来て
with us now. Moeka raises her voice in frustration.
これ以上拒否するなら
If you continue to resist, I'll have to resort to extreme
行きたくな
measures.
るようにするから
Moeka slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at Mayuri. My whole body instantly goes cold.
椎名真由里は
Shina Mayuri is not needed.
よせ
Stop. I lunge at Moeka, but the dark-skinned man is faster. Something strikes my chin with a crushing force. The shock numbs my entire body. Stars explode behind my eyes. I fall to my knees, powerless to stand. Everything goes dark. What happened? Did he hit me with the butt of his rifle? Oh goody. I look up. Mayuri, face streaked with tears, is reaching out to me as if begging for help. Over her shoulder, I see Moeka ready her gun. I try to yell stop, but my voice catches in my throat. Nothing comes out but a pitiful wheeze. Someone, anyone, please, stop her. You know who's not here right now is Suzuha. Wouldn't that be cool? Stop Moeka. Moeka's lips move. She's mumbling something. Something is wrong with this bitch. Something is wrong with her. We should have talked to her earlier and this would have been resolved. Her mouth opens and closes robotically. My blood curdles. No. A sharp, dry crack splits the air. Time slows to a crawl. Moeka pulled the trigger. Blood spurts from Mayuri's forehead. Fuck. I'm gonna end the episode there. Fuck. So, damn. That's stupid. I feel like this all would have been solved if I would have fucking talked to Moeka. It would have been over. But instead we didn't, and now she's still crazy and has shot Mayuri. I don't know what FB is, because she's muttering FB or something like that. Maybe it's the leader of CERN. Maybe those are the initials. I imagine her psyche's being taken over by that brain transfer shit that we invented. And CERN's using it in the future. We could use D-mails to change the past. I mean, we already upgraded the machine, right? So we can't, and we're being held hostage right now. Anyway, I had to end the episode. I gotta go eat and stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if necessary, and I hope you guys are having the best, if not the greatest, rest of your day. Peace out, you guys.